In studio, we got Ashley White. She's part of the fast food. She's part of the fast food Fight for 15 movement. Ashley, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Are you guys nuts? I mean, what are you guys thinking here? I mean, here's what I was thinking. I always thought working at McDonald's, Burger King, the fast food movement, these stores was just something you did before you went to school, or while you were going to school, or in between jobs. And Donnie, I mean, you got my back. You telling me last week a lot of people who are adults with families and children, and fast food is like all our jobs are going to the Pacific Rim, and because of guys like Congressman Zeldin, and are you? Let me flat out ask you before we let you do your introduction. Do you think we can make these jobs career jobs?
They're already career jobs. I mean, most people would think school, before school, sometimes during college. But at the same point in time, a lot of these, I know people that have degrees that would work for McDonald's because it's either I can't get a job in this field, or it's because this is just what it is, and I feel comfortable here. So they're already career jobs. We're just not getting paid enough.
You said it. Now tell me about you. Why are you here doing this? Why aren't you just like fight or flight? Like, let me go find a better job and forget this place. You know, why are you? That's what and tell the audience who you are.
Okay, I'm 26 years old. I have 3 boys, and of course anybody wants the ideal career, doctor, pediatrician, whatever, but sometimes you have to settle to get where you want to go. A lot of these people, they want to do something different. They want to move forward, but I can't move forward if this job right here is paying me $7 an hour, $8 an hour. I have a whole family to support. So depending on where you live, this covers my rent, this covers my bills, this makes sure my kids have clothes and shoes on their backs. It makes sure just for the basics. It's not saying to live comfortable. You think I can go buy me some ice cream after I buy diapers and wipes to make sure I get to work? No, because I have to make sure this is saved for the next rent or the next bill that's coming.
Yeah, the proudest and happiest day of my life as a father was when I didn't have to buy diapers anymore, because you save your and baby formula.
Right. See,
and rent in New York. Where do you live? You live in the Big Apple somewhere?
I live in Queens.
In Queens. Expensive. You know?
It is.
And so you're just looking to make just enough to cover your expenses.
I'm not looking for enough to cover my expenses. I'm looking for enough to make me live comfortable, so I can go back to school, so I can do the things that I want to do to inspire my kids to do better. Yeah. So you
have hopes and aspirations of maybe going on to a different job someday? Maybe. Or, you could just organize the union and work for them and do this across the entire country.
I can do that too. I can do that too. Right, I'm known everywhere.
Everyone's looking for your resume at unionjobs.com right now. Someday a sponsor of the show. Tell me about this burn cream nonsense I was hearing a couple weeks ago. I mean, we UCOMM Radio, we dug in deep. We asked the sponsors to go ahead, and we want to present you with some burn cream on behalf of the entire UCOMM Radio Nation. All right, so thank you, because I heard that the fast food industry are cheap jerks that won't pay for it. But what's going on?
I will tell you the difference, because I had the privilege of working for a franchise as well as corporate. Okay. So right now in the corporate store, I have got burns. See my hand? I've had burns. This is from me working on the grill. Ouch. But I didn't have to put
mustard or butter on it.
I didn't have to put that on there. I told them, hey, I'm burned, and I went straight to the office. I'm not one of the workers that have to beg and plead. Hey, this is what it is. And I was in so much pain, I stopped moving. I stood there and looked at them until they told me to go home. Like, they was tired of looking at me standing there. Which, Ashley, can you, my hands is, I'm sorry.
No, you worked at a McDonald's, right? And that new ad campaign they have with, you should love us, our food's not bad, we're going to give you free Big Mac and give you a hug. Do you think that's a direct response because people like you are standing up for yourself?
You mean the pay with love?
Yeah, that nonsense.
I'm going to be honest, I don't even know why they did the pay with love. Yeah. I thought it was cool. Okay. I was trying to give everybody pay with love. They was like, Ashley. I was like, oh, my bad.
Yeah, I'm just wondering though, just because they were looking at a decrease in business. Business was going down. People were complaining. Their workers, the politicians, and we're even on WABC right now talking about the atrocities of working at places like this. I'm wondering if that's the reason why they did it. But are you seeing any type of improvements at all whatsoever at your place or at other fast food joints across New York?
I've worked for 3 different McDonald's. For 2 years, I was in Missouri, and that's a franchise. So from working there to working to, a corporate first I started off at the mall, and then I moved to the one on Astoria. But I do see the difference between, like I said, a franchise and a corporate. With my franchise, it was just more or less like, I don't give a...
Yeah. Yeah.
With corporate, they show you care. They care to a certain extent.
Okay. Like what? Give me an example.
Like I come to work on time, so they're going to give me more hours.
Okay.
But if I don't come to work on time, they're going to cut my hours. Their best workers get treated the worst, is basically what I'm saying. I'm one of their best workers. It's been plenty of times, not just me, but other people, they lose our paperwork. They tell us, oh, we have to do this because of this type of situation. So, me being me, one ear out the other, that don't mean nothing to me. If you're not trying to give me a raise, promote me, or trying to benefit me any type of way, I tell them real quick, I don't get paid enough to do that. It's not my job. Now,
union. When you did you start talking union with your coworkers?
Just recently, yes, I have started talking union.
So what was that like?
I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit of a challenge for me.
Yeah.
But I'm liked at my job. People know me. They know that I don't stand for for nothing.
That's okay. We have a beep. Say bullshit.
I mean, I don't do it.
Yeah.
Me, I'm my own person. I have obligations. I have things. I have overwhelming. I got 3 little boys.
Yeah.
1, 3, and 5.
Oh boy.
Okay. So do you really think I'm about to come to work and deal with the extra? No.
So did they pull you in the meetings and say unions are bad and all that good stuff? Not yet.
See, the thing about my particular one is that no one really sat down with them. They was just like, here it is. Me, because I'm there. They know me. They're comfortable with me. No, this is what it is. We're fighting for 15 and a union. We're fighting because we have families to support. We have other responsibilities outside of this job.
Okay.
The union is to make sure that you give me my hours on top of this.
Yeah.
And you're going to negotiate with me, around me, and work with me to do better.
Yeah.
I understand that this is who you are. You get paid, so you don't care because you live comfortable.
You're talking about corporate. Yeah.
I'm talking about anybody in general that makes less than 15 an hour.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, where you at. If you make less than 15 an hour and you're not getting the respect or anything that you deserve, why?
Yeah, man.
Why would you keep going that extra mile and you can see clearly that they don't care and they're not going to go the extra mile for you?
So how's the organizing drive going right now as we speak?
Right now it's going good.
Is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Authorization cards are being signed. People are standing up for themselves. I believe April 15th is a big day. Not only do we have to file our taxes, but across the country, I believe that you guys are going to be doing some actions. Am I right?
I can't discuss with you my plans for April 15th, but I can say that we're going to stay in it until we win. We're going to fight.
Come on, guys. Come on. All right, so we got your back. I don't know if I'm going to be with you on April 15, but I'm going to be with people just like you. I want you to spread the word about the show. I want people to participate, and I want people to stand up for themselves and stop taking shit. Because these bosses, they don't care about us. They'll divide us over color of our skin, where we live, the type of baseball teams we listen to. And if you guys just sign those cards, you organize a union, you demand to be treated with respect, I'll go back to McDonald's. I will. I'll hit the treadmill right after, but I'll go right to McDonald's. So, Ashley, thank you so much for coming in. One more round of applause for our sister fighting the good fight.